It's another day at the shop, and you notice that you're starting to spend more time and effort into blending hair, and your lineups aren't as crispy as they used to be. I've had this problem, and I'm pretty sure you guys had this problem too. You might think that your techniques aren't working, or your trimmers or clippers aren't how it used to be when you first bought them. Through experience, I can tell you why this is happening to you, and it's not because of your techniques, it's because of your maintenance of your clippers and trimmers. In today's topic, we'll be talking about clipper and trimmer care, or we can simply say your barber tool care. Just like any other career, you guys want to take care of the main things that help you with your career. To us barbers, it is our clippers, trimmers, and scissors. Maintaining our barber tools will not only maintain the performance of our tools, it also increases the longevity of our barber tools, which leads to us saving money. By saving money, we don't need to buy new clippers or trimmers every 3 to 6 months, buying new blades, or even buying parts that we may have lost or broken. Our clippers and trimmers, or even all the other barber equipment that we use, takes care of us as barbers, and what we need to do is take care of our equipment. First, I will be talking about the supplies that you may need and how to use them. Here are the supplies that I will be using today. First is our clipper brush, a screwdriver, soft cloth, our blade covers, lubricant or clipper oil, cool care or disinfectant spray, and a clean towel. For the first tip of clipper care, you want to make sure you get your clipper brush and brush off as much hair as you can after every single haircut. What this does is not only clean your clipper, but it slows down the buildup in between the blades. I'm making sure that I'm getting it from all different kinds of angles, brushing it sideways, forward, backward, and try and get underneath the angles of the blade. What also works is opening the lever all the way to get other angles that you couldn't get. Hair buildup may decrease the performance of the blades and may cause the blades to pull hair and also cut hair unevenly. Tip number 2, DeClean your clipper at the end of the day. What you want to do is remove your blade from the clipper's body, and with your brush, remove as much hair as you can in between the blade and inside the clipper's body. Here is some of the hair that was stuck in between the blades. Just make sure that you brush it off and get as much hair as you can. And it's okay if you miss the smallest hairs, it won't affect your blade. You just want to make sure that you're moving most of it out. Deep cleaning ensures optimal performance from your clippers. Cleaner the clipper, the easier your clipper will perform and cut hair. Tip number 3, lubricate your blade after every other haircut or as needed. If you hear or feel your clipper running differently, it can be a sign that you need to oil your blades. After disinfecting your clipper, lubricate your blades with clipper oil. This keeps your clipper running smoothly and quietly. So what you want to do is turn on your clipper and apply oil in the middle of your blade, at the edges, and on the sides. You want to make sure that your clipper is running. Open and close your lever. Move your blade side to side. And once you know that your blade is evenly lubricated, you can turn it off and wipe off excess oil that you don't need. Tip number 4, handle your barber tools with care. You want to make sure that you place your barber tools onto your workstations gently. If you handle your clippers carelessly, over time your clippers will get beat up and it will decrease the lifespan of your barber tools. Tip number 5, store your tools safely. After cleaning and disinfecting your tools, put on a blade cover to protect your blade from any possible drops or hitting against other objects in your barber case. If you misplace your blade cover, you can always get a guard, any size will work, and leave it inside your barber case or your workstation until your next use. Continuing with tip number 5, you want to make sure that you place your clipper on a safe area on your barber station. If not, someone can accidentally pull your cord and make your whole entire clipper fall, but at least your blade is safe with this clipper cover. But to prevent all that from happening with you saving money and increasing the longevity of your clipper, try and store it inside a drawer if possible. This will make everything easier and be more safe. I'm going to tell you a few things that you shouldn't do that can potentially decrease the longevity of your clipper. First, do not leave hair on your clipper for your next client. This is unsanitary, and hair will also build up quicker in between the blades. Number 2, don't cut hair that has product in it or when the hair is wet. Although there are some clippers that says on the packaging that it can cut through wet hair, I will try my best as much as possible not to. What this prevents is hair clogging inside the internal part of the body and in between the blades, and making sure that your clipper is running smoothly and performing as good as it can. Number 3, don't cut hair when the blade is pulling or when it's not cutting efficiently. First, this is bad service to your client, and also this will overwork your battery, decreasing the longevity of your clipper. Here's some extra tips. Make sure not to over lubricate your blades. This will create a messy haircut as well as increasing the likelihood of your blades clogging with gunk and hair. I used to not do this myself, but make sure you read the instruction book that comes inside the packaging of your clippers. What this has is valuable information on the best tips on taking care of that specific clipper. You guys are probably wondering what the soft cloth is used for, and for the last tip, I'm going to tell you guys how to increase the longevity of your scissors. If you start to feel or hear your scissors start to scrape against each other, it's that time to oil it. So what I'm going to do is get my lubricant and go to the pivots of the scissors and apply oil. Just like our clipper, we're going to run it so it can spread evenly where the pivot is. And for the excess oil, I'm going to use this soft cloth to spread it evenly and to remove all the excess oil that we don't need. And there it is.